Hey there, it's your girlfriend Nikki Nokes. I'm the author of Maybe It's You. Stop wondering why you're single, girlfriend, and read this book. So we're back with part 2 of video episode number 11, and we're talking only about online dating this time. So in part 1, I gave you my general thoughts about online dating and some stories about other people's experiences and my own. And I gave you my general consensus, my thoughts, my opinion on online dating as an activity. Should you do it, should you not? And my answer was thumbs up. Online dating is a-okay with me if you follow a couple of the guidelines, well, all of the guidelines I'm going to give you, and there are 3 in this part 2, okay? So the first one is consider the source. Consider the source, because that's going to determine who you might encounter in this online dating space. Now, you cannot date online, okay? You can only meet people online. Dating has to occur in the present, in the physical. It doesn't occur on over the emails, over the phone. That's not dating, okay? That's meeting people, getting some preliminary general information from them, but not really dating. So you can't date online. And I think that's a contradictory term, online dating. But you can meet people, and where you go to meet them, just like the bar you go to meet somebody, or if you run into somebody when you're at the gym, it determines who the type of person is that you're meeting. So there are certain general services like eHarmony and Match.com, and then there's specific services that are focused on religious or racial or cultural identities, JDate, Black People Meet, Black Planet, other types of services. So just keep in mind that where you go is going to largely determine who you meet, not just because of the focus, but also because of the messaging. So eHarmony and Match.com are very, very prevalent because of a lot of the advertising they do. They're very general names, but their messaging is very different. Match.com says, hey, it's okay to look. We're just making an introduction. eHarmony says, hey, you're going to get married. If you come on our service, we're going to match you up with your potential husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend. I am not a fan of that messaging because it's not true. When you go online to meet someone, you may meet someone that is like-minded with respect to what you want from a relationship, but you guys might not be compatible. So if a service is telling you, I'm going to match you up with your husband or wife, and then you go to that service and you meet somebody, you're automatically thinking they're supposed to be your husband or wife, and they're maybe not. Maybe they're just supposed to be a friend, or maybe they're supposed to be nobody. So be very careful of that kind of messaging. I am not a fan of that. I am more supportive of the, you know what, hey, this is just an introduction. You guys go out and see if it works. If it doesn't, keep searching, that's more realistic. So I say beware of messaging that's promising a marriage or any kind of type of relationship just from being on that service. So also, you want to make sure that you're on a service that has a low enough barrier to entry, because ladies, we have a little bit of a higher tolerance for pain, and also our attention span is greater. So if you have to fill out a 20-minute, 30-minute survey, probably a guy that you're interested in that is open-minded but not, freakishly focused on getting married, he's gonna probably get turned off. And also, you want a service that has a free option or a 1-month sign-up option that's not too expensive, because a lot of people are just trying this out, and you want to make sure that you're getting the broadest pool possible from the general population of people that are just like you, who, trying something new. So just a way to meet people. Consider the source when you sign up for a service. Number 2, put your best foot forward, meaning pick your best picture and stay positive in your profile. I know that you want to block the crazies by saying, I don't want a guy like this, I don't want a guy like this, I don't want a guy like this. That's not going to block the crazies, okay? The crazies are going to email you anyway, but it will block the guys that are normal and that you probably want to meet, but they didn't like how negative you were. So try to keep it open, and you're just gonna have to have your crazy filter on extra high, because honey collects all the bees, right? Vinegar gets nothing. So remember that when you're filling out your profile and putting up your pictures. And finally, and this is the most important thing, friends first. Friends first. Do not define what type of relationship you're going to have with people that you meet online before you meet them in person. Don't do it. It's tempting. I'm telling you, those emails are going to be good. Those phone calls are going to be good. But you know what? Chemistry is something that you figure out in person, and just certain things work for certain people and certain things don't. It may not just be that he's not into you. It could be that you're not into him when you see him. So give yourself that space where you have enough room in the context of the relationship to possibly be friends if the chemistry is not there. Because otherwise you're setting yourself up for a massive disappointment and a bad experience. So those are my 3 pointers. Consider the source, put your best foot forward, and friends first for successful online dating. If you have more questions or you want more specifics, I can always go into further detail in a later video. Feel free to email me at nokes@nikkinoks.com, or you can always leave me a comment on Facebook. There's some really interesting and lively conversations still going on my Facebook page about online dating. I encourage you to participate. So until next time, as always, I am your girlfriend, Nikki Nokes, saying to you ladies, if you're single, have you ever considered that maybe it's you? Till next time, catch you later, bye.